very first thing that I want to say in this video, right? Does anybody have this problem? Does anybody deal with this? Has anybody ever dealt with this? Right? And you don't even have to be the most attractive thing in the world. And attraction does not necessarily mean just appearance. It could go for your personality and other qualities of life that you have for yourself that is good. That makes you just more attractive as a human being. Looks play a part, for sure. But it doesn't just have to be based off of that. Because the truth is, if you are a person, and this is speaking on women because guys don't deal with this problem. Guys, this is a female problem. It's not a male problem. You're not going to see a male hating on a female woman if she's very attractive, if he can have her. You're not going to see that happen. But in this case, believe it or not, there are women, and trust me when I say this, there are women that hate attractive men. There really is. They exist. Do they all? Absolutely not, because there are also a lot of women that love attractive men. But there's also a lot of them that hate attractive men. Why do they hate them? Simply because they cannot control them. They cannot manipulate them. They cannot use them the way they want because they know that's their only chance. They know that's all they can do. And they know they're nowhere near the level of the male that they might be dealing with. So they're insecure. So what do? They go and they hate. For no apparent reason. And it's like, it's one of these types of females that could literally have the guy that she's hating on, but yet she decides to take that route. She decides to take the route of envying and hating the man that could be good for her. But in actuality, no, she actually couldn't have him because she is not even who the guy thinks majority of the time. She's just not. And that's why she's hating. She wishes that she was the person that she portrays herself to be, so she could be good for this guy, but she knows deep down inside it's not even true. So she is not good for this guy. That's why you'll see a lot of these particular types of females with guys that seem much lower value than they are. But the truth is, they're not even. There's a reason why a girl that you might be shocked about, that's with a guy that's like, you think he's the luckiest person in the world. Trust and believe there's something going on there. There's something fishy going on there. And I bet you any money that this guy is being used. This guy is just a stepping stone. And she was not going to be with him forever. And even if she is, there's something terribly wrong with this girl. Trust and believe when I say that. No one knows what kind of demons that she is dealing with. Nobody knows these things. Only she does, because she hides them. Like I said, she can portray herself to be to the public whatever she wants to portray herself to be like. But deep down inside, it seems like she might be with a much lower value male. But she is that low value herself. Whatever you want to think about her appearance, because there's some good looking girls that, yeah, they might be good looking, but every other thing with them is probably off. And you don't know the evil witch that she is behind the scenes. And that's facts. Don't don't be surprised about those things. I'm not. There's no one that could be in a relationship that would surprise me. You might see it at first and you might think, damn, but then when you really think about it on a deep level, it's not like that, because like I said, there's something up. There's something up. And it's these types of females that are male haters. Because it's like, it's these types that should have been on this guy's level, or should have been with this guy, or where he's going, but she knows she's not there. So she can't even put herself forward to even attempt or try to be in his life, because it's just not going to work. Believe it or not, I have dealt with a lot of females like that. And I've seen a lot of potential, but don't fall in love with potential. That's what I did when I was very young. Not anytime soon. Because I've seen potential, I've flirted with potential, and I've been there with certain girls, even as of recent. Not really recent, but like the most recent ones. I've seen potential, and I didn't fall in love with it like I did in the past right away. Because it's like you see it, you like what you see, and you can let yourself fall in love with that, because it's like, I know what we could be, and you think it's actually going to be like that, but most of the time it does not turn out like that. That's why you can't fall in love with it. You have to go through the motions. You have to take it day by day and see who this person actually is before you want to go and put them on a pedestal, because that's what it is. It's putting those girls on a pedestal, and you shouldn't do that. I don't do that anymore. I try my best not to. Everybody does it, but you just got to try not to do it, and I got better with that over time. You have to let people be who they're going to be. You can't have these thoughts of what they should be. It's not like it's nothing too far-fetched. It's just like, and it's nothing like unrealistic expectations that women have of men that is just completely delusional. But you just want everything to go good with the basics, and a lot of the time it's just not going to be like that, because these women are going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. You can't tell them or make them do anything, or make them be as healthy as they can possibly be, to get smarter, to get brighter, to be a better all around person. It's just, you can't put demands on people. You can't expect these things of people, because like I said, people are going to be who they're going to be at the end of the day. And that's why you just focus on yourself and let everything else be what it's going to be. And I'll get back to this for a second. So like I said, like the last females that I've actually dated and been with, like I've seen potential in them, but I didn't let it get to me. I didn't really, you see potential, yeah, there could be something here, but didn't live up to it. And I was almost expecting that because of what happened in the past. So now I'm always expecting, not the worst, but just I don't let myself expect the best. So I'm like in the middle. Like, it could work, but it might not. It could work, but it might not. So I'm not going to take you 100% seriously. So, and I think it's a good balance to have, because you don't fully let yourself down. And there's a little tiny letdown, obviously, whenever things don't work out, but it's nothing you can't handle. It's just like another, okay, let's continue on. Let's continue on this life. Let's continue on this purpose and keep pushing it forward. Wasn't meant to be. What's meant to be is always going to be. And God is always good at the end of the day. So, But yeah, it's not putting these women on a pedestal. It's not putting men on a pedestal. It's realizing that we are all human beings. And nothing is ever going to be perfect. That's why we should all focus on ourselves. We should all become better ourselves and then come together whenever that happens. None of this toxic bullshit. That's what I don't want in my life. And like I said, you can see a person, you can feel chemistry. You see the good sides to a person, they see the good sides to you. You hit it up. There's a flame there. There's something definitely there. This person has really got you. You really like this person, they really like you. That's where the potential is. That's where the potential comes from. But you can't get too high on that. And I'm doing this video, by the way, at 2 o'clock in the morning a.m. So that's why I'm yawning. But I still have it in me. I've been busy all day today. Just watched playoffs and I want to finish that before I did this video. But here I am. I still feel good. Just a little bit tired. Yawning a bit, but I'll be alright. I talk to a lot of younger lads. I'm friends with a lot of younger lads. Good guys. And I try, because they're in a very tough position in life, and I know what it's like to be at that age, and I try to give them the best advice possible. I just go to the gym, and that's where I meet most of them, and it's just a bunch of young lads that are in high school that go to the same gym as me. They always ask for advice about girls, because obviously they're in high school, they're dealing with a lot of girls. And I'm trying to tell these guys, don't get too high on a girl, don't get too caught up in a one girl. Like, is she even your girlfriend? Oh, no, she's not. Okay, please, bro, do not get too high on this girl. And I give them so much other advice, and sometimes it's hard for it to click into these people's minds, because sometimes you just have to go through this stuff by yourself. And I try to tell them that no matter what happens, God is always on your side. If you really liked a girl and you were trying to get with her, you were trying to make her your girlfriend, and she just doesn't really want you, which is what's happening to a lot of these guys in high school, because most of these young girls don't know what they want. These guys think they know what they want, but in actuality they don't. And yeah, they might want one of these good looking nice girls, but I'm trying to tell them that, look, you could even like them, they could like you. Things might not work out for you, and it's going to sting. It's going to sting real bad. But it's going to piss you off, and it's going to motivate you to be better. It's going to show you that you have to level up. And I let them know that if you're not leveling up yourself, if you're not getting better yourself, God's going to throw the evilest, nastiest things your way to really, really hit you in the head. Like, He will throw the most ridiculous things your way, the most heartbreaking things your way, and it's going to make you into the person you were always supposed to be. Be thankful for all those terrible, nasty times that you have to go through. It will make you bulletproof. It will make you so strong. I sit here at 25 today, and I look back at myself in between 20 and 24ish, and even prior to 25, and I see a lot of weaknesses in myself. I also had a lot of strengths, and I always did. But it doesn't mean you can never have weaknesses. It doesn't mean you can never get better. It does not mean you can't grow as a person a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You absolutely can. And I continue to prove it to myself. Just when you think you're at your best, you're not. You are not at your best. And you know you can do better, and you know you could feel better right now. And you know you can get more confident. If you watch the videos that I do right now, as a recent, and you watch some of the first videos that I did in this channel, which was less than 2 years ago, because I didn't even have this channel for 2 years yet. It's been like a year and 8 months that I had this channel. Go watch the difference between who I am now and my body language and who I was like at the very, very, very beginning of this channel. It's not the same person. Similarities obviously, but it's not the same person. And you're going to see a much more confident person here right now. Guaranteed. So there's always weaknesses, guys, and you can always grow as a person. A lot of people think they get to the age of 19, 20, 21, they're an adult now. They stop growing. They don't have to grow anymore. Wrong. You are still a kid at that age. You have a lot of growing left. A lot. And there's overgrown parents that are like toddlers, which is hilarious. And it just shows it's a product of what's coming into this world. Some more toddlers. That's going to stay toddlers as well, because they were raised by them. They want to be all macho like they're these mature parents. No, you are not. You're a spineless coward and you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry to say. And that's that. But yeah, this is what I learned, guys. This is what I know to be true. Do not put these women on a pedestal, and even women, do not put these men on a pedestal. It's not the right thing to do. And you might have certain expectations of a partner, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you don't have to settle for anything you don't want to settle for, but understand that there's going to be something you don't like about a person. There is. And if you don't see it, for the first, while you're hanging out with somebody, if you don't even see it for the first year, at some point you're going to see something in your partner that you don't like, that you're going to have to deal with. It might not be nothing too major, but I guarantee you there's something. Your partner might talk too damn much. They might annoy you at times. That could be the one thing. It could be anything. It could be any flaw. There's something that you're not going to like. But you have to deal with it. Because no one's perfect. There's always going to be something. Right? And I'll end it with this. So, this is what I learned about women, guys. I forget what I was just going to say. It had to do with the topic of this video, though. I just completely went blank. I don't think I'm going to remember what I was going to say. But, yeah. That's alright. I honestly already said everything I needed to say in this video. Go back to the start. Go back to the start of this video if you want to get a better idea. Sometimes listen to this video twice, or any video twice could be better, because I say so damn much in some of the videos that I continue to make good points, and you might have forgot about the good points that I made at the very start. So that is that. I do have one more video to do tonight. And I have it in me, so I'm going to get to that one, guys, and I'll be back.